Oh boy, today is January 24. Yeah, January 24, 2024. How about that? January 24, 2024. And it's about 7:30 in the morning. And it rained last night and it's still raining now. It's just drops here and there. My head's getting wet. And it's about 40 degrees right now. I think it's been about 40 all night. It never cooled down and it never warmed up yet. Anyway, got some more rain last night. It looks like the ice is floating on the pond. It looks like there's some ice floating on the pond. It's hard to tell. Anyway, I can hear the water flowing down there. Yeah, I can hear it falling over a little bitty waterfall. Yeah, I can hear it. And the water's flowing out that way too. So they got plenty of water to drink. And they're still eating hay, so that's good. It's a little wet, but they're eating it. They're probably making a mess by stepping in it. They're probably pushing it into the soil. Because the ground is so soft. Soft and muddy. Even the road, even my road around my house here, even the road with rock on it, it's mushy too. It's mushy and soft as I walk, just by walking on it. Anyway, I'm not going to do much today, if anything, because it's too wet. I don't even want to. I might drive out to the creek again to see what happened down there. Since we got rain last night, maybe those ice blocks was laying on the bridge. Maybe they got floated off as the creek went over the bridge again. Anyway, I gotta go in. I'm getting wet. All right, catch you later. Today's still January 24, 2024. And it's about 7:40 a.m. A few minutes after I quartered the cattle down there and eating hay. So I decided to go early out to the creek because I thought I heard some water flowing over the bridge, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, this won't take long. I'm just gonna stay on the road. Well, I'm on my way down to the big pasture down that way. I'm gonna head down there. And looks like the ice is floating on the pond now. I don't know how much is underneath the water, but I can see something in the center. But I think the water on the edge, I think the ice is still thick underneath that water, but the center of the ice is floating. Okay, let's go down the bridge. Well, this is the where the road crosses the creek. It just got a concrete base too. This is similar to what I originally had on my creek crossing on my pasture. It was about the same, because all they had is a small culvert in there in the center, and then they poured some concrete over the top. Of course, theirs was wider, mine was narrower. Their concrete goes from the one end of the culvert round pipe to the other end, and they have a longer pipe. So anyway, if it's flowing here, more than likely it's flowing on over my bridge too. That's where the water. Look at the white water that they foam. Look at all the foam. And I'm not sure, but I think all this foam is from all the fertilizer that's running off the fields, making all this suds. Yeah, but it only does it when there's a. Now this is my feet are getting wet. I just wore slippers out here. This is warm. It's about 45 degrees. This is my This is a creek going across my property. Yeah, high water. I remember one year, this is a long time ago, but the whole side of that hill fell off. Past these big trees here, around that other curve. Yeah, around the, oh, to the right, right behind, right on the other side of those trees that are leaning. Yeah, yeah, that's where that so not all the way up, but halfway up the hill. Oh, maybe a third of the way up that hill. It was like a landslide there. I didn't witness it, but I saw it afterwards. Anyway, seems like it's more foggy today than it was yesterday. Rain again. So foggy for 2 days, rain and fog for 2 days. Look at that, looks eerie. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I got here. At least the road is still drivable because it's got rock on it. Just a rock road. So this is concrete here. Yeah. This is what this bridge, I guess you can call that a bridge. This gave me an idea for my first crossing. But mine got wiped out. It wasn't big enough, strong enough. The water washed it away. But now my bridge won't wash away. Anyway, that's it. I gotta go back. I'm gonna go back to my creek now, my bridge. Well, this is my excitement around here. when it's flooding, when the water goes over the bridge, over the road. There's a little waterfall here. It's the same thing on my bridge. Makes the waterfall over my bridge too. My bridge is higher than this one, I think. Anyway, this is fun to watch. Yeah. Yeah. In my feet. Got my slippers on. Yeah, it's not cold at all. Everything's melting. Okay, back to my bridge. I'm behind my truck now. Yeah, it's so cloudy, so foggy that even though the sun is up somewhere, the automatic yard lights over there, whatever you call them, they're still on. Look at the fog. Yeah, fog is everywhere. Let me back up a little bit. I want to show you something. Yeah, see it now. Right here, right behind this truck. Sometimes, if the water is real high, this whole bottom here floods out. But luckily, it's not raining that hard. Water still flows through here, though. See that? See how the water flows in that low spot? Right there, right side of that pole. There's a branch that goes out toward the toward my gate somewhere. Anyway, when the water is really high, this whole bottom is flooded all the way to my entrance over there, where my pasture road is. But luckily, it's only raining slightly, in addition to the thawing of the ice. I smell skunk or something. Anyway, it looks like somebody came through here and dug a ditch here and here to let the water go out into that ditch, across the road and that ditch, and the water's still flowing on the road bridge, if you can call it a bridge. Okay. Oh, I was wondering when the road people will actually put a real bridge in, but I guess not enough people live down this road yet. There's two houses down the road since I've lived here. Two houses were built along from this road all the way out and around to the other blacktop. One up on top of the hill and to the right, which is recent, for the last couple of years, and then about 5 years ago, I think, maybe more, somebody built a big house and lake up there over to the left around the corner. But I'm not driving up there. Maybe some other time. Okay, back to my bridge. I'm about halfway to my pasture road, and there's the water I was talking about. It's that little stream, little low spot. Yeah, I feed hay in there when it's dry, but it goes all the way over to there, and that's where I'm headed. I can't turn my head, but that's where I'm headed, somewhere over there. Anyway, gotta keep moving before somebody comes. I don't think there's gonna be much traffic today, though. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. I can't reach my phone, my turn off button. I'm at my road now. I'm going to pull up a little bit, because today I think I'm going to back down to the gate and then walk the rest of the way to the bridge. And I think it's too muddy. I think it'll be easier to pull out than it is to back out. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to use four-wheel drive just to make sure, because this area here, it's got rock on it, but it's also slick. See right there past this little patch of rock, it's wet there because I didn't bring my rock out far enough. But there's rock underneath everything, all this mud. But the mud flows in from the road right there. See, it flows in around off the road there. Okay, back down. Yeah, I'm gonna back down. Reverse all the way to the gate. Makes it easier to go out when I'm ready to leave. Well, I'm at the gate. I can still hear the roar of the water flowing over that bridge down there. Yeah. Looks like a big bird flying. Probably can't see where it's going. Might be a lone goose. I can't tell. I can hardly see it. It's all by itself though. Could be one of those herons or something. Yeah, they fly solo. Anyway, let's go get out and get my feet wet and go down to my bridge. Well, I can hear the roar of the water going over the bridge down there, but I don't. Oh, look, there's the cattle. I can hardly see them, but I don't hear nothing down here. I can still see the ice, so I guess it didn't get high enough to go over my bridge. Yeah, there's the cattle. At least they got water to drink. They got water. They got water up there too. So I don't know why they came down here. Probably the mud was a slippery slope to come down when they walked down that hill around by the road. Okay, I'm still gonna head to the bridge, take a look. Just curious. This ground is soft, but not too soft. I'm not sinking in like I did over by when I opened the gate by that post. It's real soft there because there's no rock. But on this road, I put a rock base in when I first built the road. So, and I'm not sinking in too much, just a little bit. But anyway, the mud didn't come up around my feet like it does if I was to walk over there by the fence. I'd get stuck. Yeah. Now it's starting to get softer over here, though. Yeah, getting softer. Oh boy. I guess I don't have as much rock here. Anyway, I'm at the creek again. Looks like the water's higher than it was yesterday, but not quite over the bridge today. or even last night it wasn't over, because if water went over last night, it would have washed those ice blocks away, and they're still here from yesterday. So let me get a little closer. I don't know, I'm taking a chance walking over there. It's pretty soft. I'm gonna do it anyway. This is all sand here, so maybe I should just stay on the sand. We'll see. Well, I'm sure that ice is melting a little bit. Yeah, the water's almost, I'd say it's to the top. It didn't go up this high though, yesterday or today, because this sand would have been washed out a little bit. I filled it back in last year when before I hauled bales. Let me go over here. I want to take a look at yeah, the water's at the top of the culvert. Culvert's right there where that cable's sticking out. So the water's flowing. Yeah. I'm not gonna move nothing of this stuff. Just let it melt. Yeah, this water's moving close to the bridge. That's not, at least nothing piled up. Oh, there's some ice floating. Look at that. There's some ice flows. Oh, ice floating. There's a thin ice there. Yeah. Yeah, some ice there. Yeah. Yeah, water's moving pretty fast. But I'm glad there's nothing piled up here yet. It happens though. A big log comes down and blocks the culvert. But it's flowing pretty good. This is all solid through here. There's some more ice jammed up in here. And then it's blocked over there too. It's only open where the culvert is. There's the cattle coming down. Watch the water flow, huh? Yeah. Came down to watch the water, and probably get a drink too. But more than likely, they can drink anywhere. They can drink up at the other pond now. Well, they're just coming down here to see what's going on, just like I did. Yeah, water's flowing good there. Going on down. What's that old song? About the Mississippi. Old man river, that old man river, he just keeps moving along. Yeah, I remember that song. It was a movie. I think it was Clark Gable. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was an old movie about the Mississippi. And they sang the song Old Man River. Yeah. Yeah. Not much to do around here, but when it floods, it's just fun to come. And I remember when I was a kid, every time it rained in the spring, not so much in winter, but in the spring when the spring thaw came, like this. I think it's not spring yet, but same thing. Or during the summertime, anytime during the summertime when it's warm. Every time it rained, I was out in the creek, playing in the water, playing in the creek, trying to maybe catch some fish, little bitty fish. Yeah, it was always fun. Where I grew up here. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to go hiking out in the woods. Yeah. We didn't know what the word trespass meant. Oh, look at that big clump. I didn't know what the word trespass meant. Fences didn't mean nothing. Fences were to keep cattle in or out. Not me. I used to cross them all the time. I don't think the neighbors cared either, because I used to go, I didn't have a rifle, but I used to go coon hunting with my neighbors at night. They'd invite me to go with them. All I did was carry the flashlight. And they had some kind of gizmo on their head. I think it had some kind of oil, not oil, some kind of I don't know, something they put in, some kind of rock or something. What was it now? It's something they put in their lamp that burned and produced light. It wasn't oil. It's some kind of substance. Some kind of rock. There was a name for it. I forgot the name now. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that ice just came through. Look at that ice just came through. Blowing fast. There's a little raft. Look at that. Look at it. Yeah. Anyway, I can't remember what that stuff was, but they put it in there. It's like it had a chemical reaction and produced either light or electricity. I'm not sure what it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't oil. There's some more ice there. Some more ice. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the other side. Yeah. Oh, here comes some more. Boom. And it goes right through the hole. Here comes some more ice down. Hey, I got the ice flow. Hey, ice flow today. I got an ice flow. There's an ice going right through. Boom. Here's another one. Boom. That's what ruins bridges in the spring. When these big rivers spring thaw like this, and these ice flows are formed, and they come down and hit the supports of the bridge, and tears them out. Or if the water's high enough, when it actually hits the bridge, tears them out, knocks them down. The force of the ice and the water is too strong. Boom. Oh, here comes a big one. Oh boy. Boom. Boom. Yeah. I enjoyed growing up here. Well, not directly here. I used to come down here when I was a kid, though. Walk through all these. I followed all the creeks here. Well, there's only two. There's a creek there. There's a creek here that I follow that way, and then it crosses the road over there that I go to the farm on, and then farther down, way down, there's another road that it crosses, and that road goes from the farm out to the highway. It's got a good bridge on it now. That part, but and then there's another creek down the road from the farm. I used to play down in that one too. Yeah, and then there's another creek way over that way on the road going out to the highway on this side. There's a big bridge down there, and I used to follow that creek too. It goes all the way down, and then this creek here. Well, actually, all these creeks they all meet up somewhere down there. They all meet up somewhere down that way when they emerge. Yeah. Can't do that anymore though. Look how those ices are flowing now. See how the water goes here? Goes that way, but then it starts to swirl. It always swirls like this. Always. That's what makes the sandbar over here. Always makes a sandbar there, and the water flows. And it cut this out here. Because when I first built this, when I straightened this creek out, because the creek used to flow from here. When I first bought this property, the creek had a big swirling whirl here, and then it would flow that way a little bit, have another swirly hole, and then it would flow along the bottom of that hill there, and come out over there where the cows are. Creek would come there, but this was all full of trees and brush, so I had it straightened from here. I had it dug out all the way down. I had it dug out, straighten this out. Some of the dirt was piled up there, which I just left the pile. It's wore down now. And then I think they dug a hole and buried all the trees in there. somewhere, or over here. I don't know. They buried it someplace, and then I had me a straightened creek, which left the pond over there, which was okay with me. Yeah, cat owner trying to drink down there. Yeah, look how that. Yeah, see how the water swirls there. They used to cut that dirt there off. That where the fence is. I was able to. It was like this. Here, this used to go all the way down to to where the cows are. It used to go all the way down, but over time, this side here, all the current would all cut that away. Finally, it stopped cutting. It hasn't moved for a few years now, so I don't have to move my fence. Well, I about had it here. I'm done. Cattle are just, at least they're not cold anymore, and hopefully they got something to eat up there. I gave them enough hay, so they should be okay. When the ground dries out, I'll be able to go back up there. I may have to start my four-wheeler to get up there, though. It'll be a while before I get my tractor out there, or anywhere. But next week it's supposed to be warm again, even warmer than this week. This week's only in the mid-40s. And the next week's supposed to be mid to upper 50s next week, and sunny. So hopefully it'll dry out by the end of next week, because I'll need to feed the cattle for sure by then. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to go back to the house. I'm too old to play in the water. Yeah. The child in me wants to play in the water, but the old man in me says, no way, Jose. Or should I say the old man in me. Here's a bunch of ice that found some dead water. It's not going anywhere. Okay. At least the cattle are playing in the edge of the water. Don't get caught in there, you'll float away. Okay. I seen them though one year. It was a few years after I moved them here. There was a flood like this, but it was higher than this. I mean, the water was above the banks, overflowing the banks, and they were trapped in here. But when I came down to check them, they had swum across. They were swimming across the creek going out that way, and I said it was a long time ago. Anyway, let's go home. Go back to the house. There's that. As the days go on, this ice blocks will melt. Okay. That's all for now. Catch you on the next one. Well, I'm at the gate. I'm ready to leave. Go back to the house. I can hardly see the cattle. There's some on the left, and there's some by the gate. I think they're bullied right in the gate. And there's another one way off to the right by those trees. Okay, that's all. Going back to the house where it's warm and dry. Yeah, pretty wet this last 2 days. Okay, still foggy. Probably gonna be foggy all day since there's still ice melting in the ground. Maybe there's still ice someplace. Okay, and the temperature's warmer above us. Okay, there's a south. Well, by the way, the moisture's coming up from the Gulf of Mexico, so that makes it warm. Okay, let's go back to the house. Catch you later, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, ready to pull into my driveway. I just stopped on the side of the road here. Yeah, the water's high. I think it's as high as it gets. Yeah. I'm sure the water's flowing out of the overflow over there on the other side of that tree that fell down. Was it last week? Yeah. Here's my culvert. The water for this pond comes in through here. This little branch here. That's what feeds this pond. Goes under there and comes out over here. Water's flowing right now, so the water's going in, filled the pond up, and now it's flowing out over that way. Anyway, still foggy, but it's about 45, so it's not too cold. I'm out here in my slippers, so it's not that cold. Okay, let's go. I'm done for today, at least outside anyway. Okay, I can't feed hay for a while until the ground dries out. It's just too muddy. I don't like to feed in the mud. But I gave him enough hay. I gave him enough hay to last quite a while. 8 bales in the last 2 weeks, so that should be enough for him to pick through, even with the mud. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.